a Sanremo.
Ciao a tutti.
Vedete il lungomare di Sanremo alle nostre spalle.
Non posso parlare perché mi bippano tutto.
Siamo tornati.
They began as voices that seemed almost impossible for three boys so young. But as the calendar flipped to a new decade and Il Volo reached their 30th year as artists, fans and critics alike began asking a question nobody seemed to have asked before with such urgency. Is this the most important era of Il Volo's career? Because for more than a decade, their journey has been a story of devotion, vocal power, international acclaim, and unwavering commitment to tradition. But now, as they stand on the threshold of a new chapter, one where experience meets expectation, legacy meets reinvention, and depth meets maturity, that question carries weight far beyond a simple anniversary celebration. For Il Volo, Piero Barone, Ignazio Boschetto, and Gianluca Ginoble, turning 30 as a group isn't just a milestone. It feels like a crossroads where the paths of artistry, relevance, identity, and global influence converge into a moment that could define everything that comes after. The first time most of the world heard Il Volo was when they appeared on Italian television, voices unified in a sound that seemed older than their years. And soon the trio was winning hearts not just in Italy, but around the globe. Success came quickly, and with it came a kind of expectation, the notion that a group that began so brightly would stay vibrant and relevant forever. But the music industry's landscape shifted dramatically over those years. Streaming changed how audiences discover music, pop culture constantly reinvents itself, and attention spans and tastes shift faster than ever before. Through all of it, Il Volo stayed true to their artistic identity. Powerful, romantic, classically influenced vocal pop that refuses to bend to every passing trend. Yet, as they entered their 30s as musicians, that identity raised a new question. Not if they could continue, but if what defined them for so long would still matter in this era of rapid transformation. To understand why this moment feels pivotal, it helps to go back to a remark Gianluca Ginoble made in an interview reflecting on how far they had come. He said, "We started as boys with dreams, and we keep going as men with purpose." Those words, spoken with calm confidence and a sense of grounded clarity, offer a window into how the group perceives their own trajectory, not as nostalgic echoes of a beginning, but as a living, evolving legacy. Acknowledging where they began and where they stand now, at a point that is both reflective and forward-looking, is crucial to understanding why 30 feels less like a plateau and more like a pivot. Critics and fans alike have debated what success looks like for a group that never chased trends, but consistently built an audience that values substance over flash. Il Volo may not dominate streaming charts in the way today's pop hitmakers do, but they sell out theaters around the world. In their New Year's message, they spoke warmly about the year behind them and the one ahead, with words that did not chase hype, but spoke to connection. Music is not a moment, they said. Music is a lifetime. That message resonates most deeply, not because it's a poetic saying, but because it reflects a philosophy, a belief that what they do is meant to last. And at 30 years into a career built on emotional resonance rather than viral virality, that belief feels more relevant than ever. Their fans know this intimately. They speak not of fleeting hits, but of the way a particular note made them feel seen, or how a lyric became part of a memory, or how one chorus reminded them of someone they loved. In an age dominated by instant gratification and sonic shortcuts, Il Volo's music demands attention and rewards patience. That patience has shaped not only their style, but their audience, a global community that has matured with them, generation after generation. What younger fans may have discovered through a single concert or viral clip, longtime followers carry deeply in their memories. And that emotional investment is the backbone of why the group's current era feels so consequential. The 30-plus moment is also an opportunity to examine how Il Volo positions themselves in an industry obsessed with youth and novelty. Pop music today thrives on rapid turnover, designer hooks, and relentless reinvention. But Il Volo's strength has always been rooted in a kind of timelessness. While younger audiences may move on from one trend to the next, the trio's music resists disposability. That resistance is not stubbornness, but intentional artistry. And as longtime supporter Piero Barone once pointed out in a candid reflection on their evolution, we are not chasing moments, we are crafting memories. That line, light in its phrasing but profound in its implication, speaks to an ethos that defines Il Volo's 30-plus era. They are not here for temporary applause, but for enduring connection. Another marker of this moment's importance is how they are embracing the next chapter of their touring life. The 2025 World Tour was one of their most ambitious yet, spanning continents and diverse audiences. Every night, audiences worldwide witnessed the trio's impeccable harmonies, emotional depth, and technical precision, a testament to their growth, not just as vocalists, but as performers who understand how to communicate with a global crowd without losing authenticity. That tour wasn't just a series of concerts, it was living proof of what they had built over 30 years, an international language of sound and feeling that transcends borders. As they shared moments with fans after shows, it became clear that this era isn't just about what they perform, but what they represent: continuity, resilience, and artistic integrity. It's also worth acknowledging how the trio's personal growth shapes this era. None of them are the same boys who first stepped onto television screens. They are men with families, with perspectives shaped by life beyond the stage. Those lived experiences can't help but influence their music, infusing it with maturity that cannot be faked. When Ignazio Boschetto spoke about the future in a late-year interview, he didn't speak with bravado, but with earnest humility, saying, "What matters most is gratitude for the past, the present, and what we get to create next." That sentiment, offered without fanfare, resonated precisely because it echoed a mindset that many of their fans share at their own life milestones, reinforcing the symbiotic bond between artist and audience. As Il Volo moves deeper into their 30s, it's also evident that they are approaching this era with purpose, rather than pressure. They are not chasing trends, they are pushing toward relevance on their own terms. Relevance not defined by viral moments or algorithmic peaks, but by depth of connection, by the way their music becomes part of someone's story, part of someone's memories, part of moments that matter. That shift in perspective, valuing meaning over momentum, may be the most important evolution of all. So as we ask whether this is Il Volo's most important era, we find the answer not in charts, not in trends, and not in metrics alone, but in the way their voices continue to bridge cultures, generations, and emotional landscapes. It's a rare thing in an industry that thrives on change to find artists who don't just adapt, but transcend. And Il Volo has done that not through reinvention, but through deepening what they have always valued most: harmony, emotion, and connection. As 2026 unfolds and the world changes, one thing remains clear. Il Volo at 30 is not a group clinging to their past, but artists fully aware that their voice is still needed, that their story still matters, and that the next decade of music they create may be their most enduring and impactful yet. Their 30-plus era is not a farewell to what came before, but a bold affirmation that the best chapters of this musical journey may still lie ahead. If you want more in-depth stories about your favorite artists, eras, and the moments that define musical history, make sure you subscribe. Because the voices that shaped one generation are still shaping the next.